me like it's pretty low.
Oh, it is. It's really low from what it normally is. It needs to come. Well, this is probably about winter pool. It needs to come up another 2 or 3 feet to be where it should be.
What do you use for bait when you're fishing?
I'm just using some pack bait I made for carp. I'm carp fishing today. Just doing something a little bit different.
What channel I hit that?
Yeah, that's the first thing I caught was a channel cat.
Back there, I used to fish. And my older brother did them. Down Walkapella. They're not, yeah, Walkapella. And we took Wheaties and strawberries
Uh-huh.
and mixed them up. Made dough balls out of it.
Right.
Oh, them fish go crazy.
Yeah, this is pretty much just breadcrumbs and strawberry or strawberry jello, and I had a little bit of garlic to it.
Garlic?
Garlic.
Yeah.
Seems to work good. They like garlic and the onion powder. So they seem to like it. I caught a whole bunch of them right down here where this gentleman is, but he was there when I got here. I was kind of hoping there wasn't going to be anybody there because I like to fish that spot, but carp are a lot of fun.
You betcha. Good luck to you.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good day. Fishing the Mid-South. Hey, Mikey. Welcome in. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're fishing the lower Black River once again. This is where we caught the 26 carp last time, but unfortunately I couldn't get to the same spot. But I am fishing like a choke area. The fish have to come in down through here or on the other side of that island, which is right there. So before I started the live, I threw my baits out. My baits weren't out 5 minutes and I caught a channel cat. And he just smoked it. I was like, all right, man, the carp are here already. I was excited. And it was a channel cat. It's a nice eater size, probably about 2 pounds. But it's a good fish to start. So hopefully there's more to come. I did need to go wash my hands because they're full of strawberry yuckiness or yumminess, whichever way you want to call it. I will be checking the rods a lot because my bait just doesn't feel right. So I don't think it's going to stay on there. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Glad to see you. We're on the hunt for some massive carp. You missed a fish. Oh, I caught a fish, but it was before the live. Trust me, if a carp bites on one of these rods, that rod will bend over like there's no tomorrow. Big carp, we're after big carp, small carp, medium-sized carp. We don't care as long as we catch carp. But let me wash all this crap out. Matter of fact, I'm going to reel this line in first. Then we'll rebait it. Hey, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming in. Hope you stick around for a little bit. Uh-oh, we just had a hit on that right rod. That's the one I was getting ready to change out. We might have something, guys. Just pulling that line back out. Carp will usually slam it, but the channel cat won't. Let's see what happens. It might be a carp out there pushing that bait around. We'll give it a minute or two and see what he does. It could be a turtle. We'll let it sit there for a minute. He might just be pushing that around. He hasn't found the corn yet. He might find that corn here in a second. Yes, I did say turtle. Turtles will bite on the pack bait. It's got corn and grains in it. Turtles will bite on it. And I do catch a lot of turtles. That's just something I do. Not on purpose. It just always happens. So anyway, 25 awesome people. And hey, thank you guys for showing up. Hopefully we're going to get on some carp. We got to get them in the area first. We've only been here about 15 minutes. Started live about 5 minutes ago. We've already got one channel cat. It's just before the live started. So you didn't get to see it? I did get pictures of it. But we're going to get some more. JLR, welcome in from the UK. Appreciate you stopping by. You guys got carp. Lots of carp in the UK. I watch a lot of carp fishermen over there. Not like tons, but some. So I shouldn't say a lot. Some, not a lot. All right, I'm going to take it that this guy pulled my bait off. We're going to go ahead and pull that bait back in. I ain't too sure. That line almost looks like it's moving, like something's carrying it with it. It might not be. It is. It was. Something was carrying it around. Well, I got this line all jacked up. How did that happen? Let's get this fixed really quick. Watch that other rod for me. All right, I had to get that all fixed up. So anyway, as y'all can tell, with my carp rods, nothing fancy. They have pack bait all over them. I keep saying I'm going to clean them, but I'm afraid if I clean them, I'm not going to have any luck catching carp. Call it superstitious, call it silly, I don't know. But they've caught a lot of carp for me in the past month. So why clean them up if they're doing good now? Get some more pack bait on here and get it back out in the water. I think these carp are here. Fishing live stream, you know it. You know it. We're going to get us some carp here in a minute. I think they're here. I just got to get them to bite. I really do. I think they're here. So they should bite for me because I came way out of my way to catch them. I think it's only fair. So do you have to use it a lot? My superstition, get a new rod. Don't smell the fishiness of it. Takes forever to break in a new rod. Takes forever. I have a Mad Catch rod. I think I've caught one fish on that dumb thing. I catch them on all my other rods. We're not throwing them baits out far. I don't think we need to. This one's empty too. Let's get it rebaited. This pack bait's designed to fall apart. It's doing what it's supposed to. It kind of chums that water up and gets some carp up in here. See, I think I'm going to swap those rods around, and I'm going to throw this more over towards this weed bed. It might be more towards the weeds. And as funny as it sounds, it always seems like there's one rod that they hit. You can put those baits side by side, and they only hit one of the two rods. I got one rod farther up, one rod up close. Hey, there goes that rod, guys. That fish is on. I just threw this one out. Oh yeah. There we go. Listen to that drag pull, guys. We got fish on. He's staying down too. He don't want to come up. It's a nice carp. Not huge, but he's nice. All right, first carp, guys. Let me get him off the hook and I'll show him to you. Quit. He's not cooperating with me. Usually they're pretty good about just chilling out. Then you get that hook out. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. There's the first carp of the night. There you go. We'll put him back in. Just in case you didn't see him, there he is. There he goes. Might be a little better view that way. Some people eat them. I've never ate a carp. Some people say they're really good. Some people say they're not. So, good way to go. Good way to start. Let's go. Can somebody put one carp in there for me so I can pin it? Any fish fart bubbles yet? Yeah, just had one. Hey, Sandy. Good to see you. Thank you. We've got one carp and one catfish, but the catfish came before the live started, so we'll only count the carp. It's always a pleasure to have Sandy in our chat. The Sandy toes. I'm gonna get baited back up. We'll get right back out there. That was a quick hit, guys. That bait wasn't in the water but a few minutes. Now this feeder I'm using is just basically a spring feeder. I don't use any weight with it. I just kind of let it go out there and float around. I think it's easier for the carp to push around and easier to hook themselves with it. It's kind of my philosophy. Don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's what I go with and it seems to work for me, so that's what matters. I am in no way a professional carp fisherman. I've been carp fishing for about a month. So I'm learning. So if you guys want to learn with me, that's awesome. Yeah, it must be against something. There ain't no way I'm on a fish already. Dang it. Well, we know there's a rock or something right there. We didn't lose it, thankfully. We get some more bait back on there. When I threw that and I felt it just sit, I'm like, oh no. Right, we can get it baited back up. We'll just throw a little more into that channel instead of straight out. But now we know for when we're bringing a fish in that there's a snag there. Try to keep him out of it. All right. Let's get this bait out. We'll throw it down just a little farther. We'll try it over there. There's a little bit of current that flows that way, so the bait should go that way. Now, I know there's some big rocks and stuff over here. I've hit those with my boat motor. That ain't no fun. Now, I'm going to go get that water to wash my hands off with. I don't think that was a bite. I think that was my bait just rolling. But we all see what happens when them carp bite. They'll just bend that rod over. That's good. Where's the beer? I wish I had some beer. Actually, I got some at the camper, but I can't. I'm going to stay tonight, but I have to leave at like 6 in the morning. So, and then to top it off, before I left, I found out that I have a water leak somewhere in my house. My floor in my spare bedroom was soaked. So that is not good. I've got to go home and peel back the carpet and pull up some floor and see if I can't find that leak. Because I did check the shower to make sure it wasn't the shower. It's not. So it's got to be coming up from underneath. I'm glad I was here to watch a carp, but can't stay. All right. You are the one that's awesome, Sandy Toes. Hey, we're going to hit. There we go. It's down. Fish on again, guys. Another carp. It might be a buffalo. That's a buffalo, guys. That's a smallmouth buffalo. Yeah, that's a buffalo. That one's a buffalo. The mouth on a buffalo is just a little different than on a carp. I don't know. That might be a carp. That might be a common carp. It looked a little different because the mouth is a little different, but this has got marble thingies. I really think that's a smallmouth buffalo. It might be a carp. I don't know. I'm not a carp expert. But there you go. I think it's a carp. Anyway, here you go, guys. Another carp. I'm going to turn that camera around so I can actually see what's going on. This guy's got something else happening here. He's got some string actually ran through him. Like somebody had him tied off. You can see a knot right here. I'm going to cut that out of him. I don't know if somebody tried to use him for bait or something when he was younger. I'm going to turn this camera around so you guys can kind of sort of see what I'm talking about. Turn around, camera. See right here? There's a hole right there and a hole right there. And there's line going through it into his gills. So we're going to cut that line loose. We're going to be very gentle taking it out of him. Try not to hurt him. All right. That's what we just took out of him. If that fish was going to get any bigger with that, that would have killed that fish eventually. It would have cut him in half. Let's let him go. There you go, fella. Get back in the water. Anyway, once again, there's the string that was ran through him. Pull through him and then run a string around it and tie it. I'd like to know who that was and pop a hole through them and see how they like it. All right, let me turn this camera back around. All right. Zigzag, welcome in. Hunting and stuff, welcome back in. We're going to hit on that only rod out there right now. Fishy things, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Get this camera turned back around. Can somebody put 2 carp on there for me, please? All right. Well, he's doing his live. It's no biggie. Thank you there, Hunting Stuff. Appreciate it. All right. Let's get baited back up. Get this line out. As I said earlier, it seems like when the fish bite on one line, or on the pole, it just seems to almost be that one pole all night. So hopefully we'll get us a whole bunch more. Mike, it's great to see you still in the chat. You got to witness me catch not one, but 2 fish. And I caught a channel cat before the live. So we officially have 3, but only 2 count. But we're going to catch another one here in a minute. Oh. We're going to check this bait. Seeing how we're getting bites down here, we might move this one over here. Because if the fish are over there, why the heck ain't we fishing over there? You know what I mean? Shouldn't be fishing where the fish are not. It's a good way to not catch fish. All right, we got some more bait on here. Get us a couple of kernels of corn. I hope you guys can see the takedowns okay. I haven't done too well carp fishing at night. And it's sad to say it will be dark very soon. All right. Let's get this bait out there too. If we get lucky and get a double up. All right, that might be trouble. Both them baits are basically on top of each other. So we'll see what happens. If we do hook up, it may be a big mess. Come on, fishies. So the 2 carp and the catfish I caught have all been basically in the same area. So maybe it's a good thing we didn't fish over there. Maybe it's better we stayed over here. Ah, great to see everybody. Thank you all for coming in. We've got 2 carp on the bank and 1 catfish before we started live. For a total of 3 fish, but we're only going to count the 2 carp because those were on live. Fish or margins? Hey, Rude, welcome in. Great to see you. I don't really like those baits being that close to each other. They're like too close. But twice the bait, twice the fun, right? Deuce, we're just doing some carp fishing. We're not doing too bad so far. We've been live for 30 minutes. Got a channel cat and 2 carp. When them carp load up, man, they just slam that rod. It's a ball. We'll have to break the lights out before too long, but it's all right. If we keep catching them, we're going to keep fishing for them. We got plenty of bait. That's all we need. So this mixture I do a lot of my own dough, my bread for this. I actually get loaves of bread. Hey, whoever you are, welcome in from wherever you're at, because I don't know that language, but welcome in anyway. But I get my own bread. I'll toast it. I'll hit it through the blitzer. And that way it crumbles it up really nice and fine. But this one, I actually added some croutons that I had into the mix to see if it would be any different with croutons. Strawberry jello, some garlic powder. And away we go to catch some carp. Got 18 awesome people in, man. You guys are the best. I really wish I knew what that stuff said, and I don't have a way to translate it. Oops. They were probably saying all kinds of nice things there, Zig. I couldn't understand a word of it, though. But yeah, if you can't communicate in some sort of way. Oh, I don't know. Those were probably 2-pound carp or something. They weren't huge fish, but they were still nice little fish to catch. I'm hoping to make this hour-and-a-half drive that we at least catch 5 carp. I mean, I'm just asking for 5. I don't think that's too crazy. If you couldn't read it either, we're good. So in order for the fish to go from that big pool over there to the big pool to my right, they have to come through here. So that's why I decided this would probably be a good spot to fish. Now, if we just see the rod kind of bounce a little bit, that's probably a turtle or a bluegill chewing on the pack bait or the corn. The rod bends over, that's a catfish or a carp. A bigger catfish, at least. Catfish I caught before we started live was about 2 pounds. So I ordered some new Rip and Lips rods, and they were supposed to arrive today, which they still may because it says by 9 o'clock. But they pretty much shipped out of St. Louis. They went to the sorting facility in St. Louis. But now they're out for delivery in Chicago. I live in Missouri, so I have no idea why they're out for delivery in Chicago. Now, when I even went back to double check to make sure I put the right information in, it has my correct address, and it is not Chicago. All right, so these lines are separated quite a bit now. So I'm going to guess the rod on the left has kind of bounced down a little bit, so maybe we'll get some attention. I do need to go to all chat because I forget about that all the time, and then I miss people's comments. Then I feel like an idiot because I didn't hit all chat. So what we're going to do is we're going to let these baits sit for about 10 minutes. If they don't get no action, we're bringing them in. We're going to rebait them. We got plenty of bait, and I'd rather use what I got than take it home. I can always make more. Besides, the more bait that's in the water, the more fish are going to come to it because they smell it. They said, "Oh, there's corn and there's bread and there's oats and all kinds of good stuff out here. Croutons." Then it'll become a feeding frenzy, hopefully. That's what we're going for. These are cheap rods from Walmart. I got them on clearance for $10 a piece. I think they were $10. It might have been $7. They weren't expensive. So if you want to carp fish, get you a couple medium action rods or medium fast or whatever you want, and have at it. It's really cheap to start your carp fishing adventures. Man, that'd be a good name for a channel. Might have to remember that. Carp fishing adventures. That's got a good ring to it. That's got a really good ring to it. Yeah, I like that idea. I can just do a channel for carp. What do you think about that, Zig? You like that idea? So we're going to pull these lines up at 47 after we'll say it. Down to 6 people. That's all right. You guys are still awesome. It don't matter. It'd be a little bit more fun if them rods were bent over. But they seem to bend over when I walk away to do something else. Because if you watch it, it ain't never going to happen. I can pick up my phone and look at it when them rods have bent over. Kaylin, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. That sounds extremely original. I think so too. I mean, who would have a fishing adventures kind of channel? Especially a carp fishing adventures. I mean, it's not quite like a bank fishing adventures or rods fishing adventures or even fun fishing adventures. That might be fun to do. It's totally different content for me. And as soon as I hit 50 subs, I'll go live. That's all good. And I forgot my phone was running. So I showed Mr. Bank Fishing Adventures my area that I was fishing. He says, there you go. Looks like something I would do. So he agrees with my point of fishing the choke area to where the fish have to come back and forth through it. I really think those fish might be a little farther on that grass on the other side, which is not far to throw. Because that's where that turtle was, or that catfish. I think that's where the turtle bite was too, but that's all right. 21 awesome people. Man, you guys are the best. I appreciate it. If anybody would like to send a happy poop, that's a really good way to get the live going. Just get some happy poop. It's all about the happy poop. I know I'm being a little impatient here. I really want them rods to bend over. We got 2 fairly quick bites, so. I'll get the light out here in a few minutes. We probably got about 30 minutes before it's going to start getting dark. Last time I fished here, we caught 26 carp in 4 hours. And on an average, it was for about the first hour, hour and a half, it was every 15, 20 minutes we caught a carp. So we're kind of on that same pace right now. But once I got in here and they found the bait, it was on like Donkey Kong, as they would say back in the olden days. Well, let's see if my rods are still in Chicago. No idea why my rods are in Chicago. So stupid. If I'm looking at my phone, the fish will bite. So there's actually a method behind this besides for just really looking at my phone. Come on, fishies, bend over. I'm looking at my phone. That's all they got to do. Bend that pole over. I may not have enough service. Hey, Serv, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Fishy, we need you to get on that hook. That's right. Heck yeah. 16 awesome people, 26 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. Every thumbs up counts. Don't you have a plan to fish with Rustic? Yeah, Rustic and I, and actually Mid-South, are planning on meeting up. Not this upcoming Sunday, but the next Sunday. It was supposed to be Saturday, but that's not going to work. So it'll be next Sunday. Not this one coming up, though. So I'm going to have to get a bunch of bait made up because I'm going to dethrone the king of carp, Mr. Rustic. And my fishing rods that are being delivered today are still in Chicago, and I don't live in Chicago, nor close to it. So when this thing says it was delivered, I'll be like, I don't live in Chicago, people. You delivered to the wrong place. Week and a half. Yep, week and a half. Oh, he is a prick, but he's an all right guy. He's a good squishmallow. He's just a big softy. Aw. That's so thoughtful. See, that's what I'm talking about, you being a softy. All right, I'm reeling these baits in. I think they've been in the water too long. That one was hooked up on something. There's no bait on it. Kind of figured that. There's not even any corn on it. And so something was munching on it. So while I'm doing this, that rod should bend over. It should. Don't mean it's going to, but it should. Because fish only bite when you're busy doing something else. It's the rules of fishing, folks. I don't care if you're catfishing, crappie fishing. You look away for a minute, you do something else, your rods will bend over. It's just the way it is. We're going to throw this one a little bit farther over on the other side. See if we can't catch something over there. Ain't no bait on this one either. I got some other pack bait in the truck from yesterday. I'm going to put that on this one. pack bait's a little bit moister. If moisture's a word, it might not be a word. More moist than that pack bait. Could be the moistest, I guess. But we're gonna try it. I might like this pack bait a little bit better. Yeah, there's a bunch of rocks right there. I've hit them with my boat motor. I know they're there. Don't know if that'd be a good thing or a bad thing. Great big rocks too. I got a feeling that's hung on something. Just a little bit too cold. That's better. Now it's off. Right now she's flowing a little bit. There's a pretty nice little current going out there. Hey Jody, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. We're on the hunt for carp. We've got 2. A lot better than what I've done the past couple days trying to catch carp. Like twice as good. Because I ain't caught nothing the past couple days. Man, Mike, I thank you, man. I really do appreciate you. Not too many people would do that for a brother. Might have got in the tail end of the bite too. Surely there's got to be more than 2 carp running through here with all that bait. I mean, I'd be happy to catch a little bluegill too. I did not bring any catfish rods with me. This is solely. Hey, thanks there, Jody. I appreciate it. Always like to have a flower. Happy poops are fun. Makeup brushes. I'm good with any of it. But I thank you. I appreciate it. Now, if somebody can send me a fishy, that'd be great. Ooh, and the floating heart to go with it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pedro, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. We're just carp fishing. We've got 2 on the bank. Gonna have a 3rd one here soon, I think. Could be wrong, but I think we might. We're gonna fish for, probably at least another hour. At least another hour. Once they're fishing all that bait's out there, it's gonna be on. They'll eat it and eat it and eat it. I mean, I don't know if you guys can really see the current that's flowing through there, but it's a nice little current. It's enough to push the scent of that bait down. Hey, somebody, good to see you. Somebody, nobody, really? I get so confused when it comes to you. I'm like, is he somebody or is he nobody? You're somebody to me. So the whole big thing is with carp, you got to get them in your area. I thought you had a wrench a long time ago, to be honest with you. Like back when I sent you a sticker, I thought you had a wrench. anybody likes stickers, just let me know. Send me an email. My email is in the description on my page. It's funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. I'll be happy to send you out stickers. That's why I buy them for. I don't buy them to leave them sit in my tackle truck. If I see kids out here or something, I give them stickers. You know, kids love stickers. You know, they probably go in the trash as soon as they get home, but it's all right. Yeah, hit the like. And if you guys want, subscribe if you haven't. If you don't want to, that's cool too. I really wish I didn't have to wear these glasses to read the chat. But I do. Oh, I know. You're all over the place. I seen you in Josie's live earlier. Of course, I don't see Josie in my live. She'd be like, well, I'm out trying to hunt a deer. Josie is it all what you guys see in Josie when you see Josie on a live, that's really Josie. I mean, there's no ands, ifs, or buts. She is all fishing and hunting and outdoors kind of stuff. I'll text her. I'll say, where's your butt at? How's your live? Why ain't you in mine? In fact, I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be like, hey, I'm live. Where are you? This would be funny. Just so y'all see that I really did it. There's no phone number. Hey, I'm live. Where are you? Miss Fernando Pike Fishing, welcome in. Yep. Directly to Josie. Where are you, Josie? Where are you, Josie? Really? You can. There's really a boat that's coming up through here. It better not be coming up through here. There ain't no boat trailers over there. He needs to stay down the damn river where he's at. Jay Sharp, welcome in. Good to see you. We're going for carp. So far, we've caught 2 carp and 1 catfish before I started live. Fat cat. Fat cat's here. I would say the carp bite slower than what I expected. It was doing good to start, though. I know there's more than 2 carp in here. And if anybody would like to become a member, please do so. If not, you might get 1 membership. We've had over 30 memberships gifted out in the past week. So thank you to everybody that did that. A guy named Brian, never seen him before, never seen him after. Just kind of randomly came by and dropped 20 memberships for people. And then Danny at Dams on Fishing dropped 10. So thanks to those guys. Okay, there it is. I was going impatient. Holy, this is a nicer one, guys. I'm trying to keep them out of that weed bed on the other side. Come back out of there. Come out of there. more I try to pull him out of the weeds, the more he goes in the weeds. He's up. He's up. He's out for now. You're trying to get in that weed bed. Get out of there. He's doing his best to get in that weed bed on the other side. Come on, camera. Turn around. This guy ain't a big one. Could have fooled me because, man, he just took off like there was nothing. No, you ain't going in that weed bed either. Nope, nope, nope. Come over here. Oh, this is a lot nicer one, guys. It's still not huge, but it's a nice carp. I don't think he's ready yet. It's much bigger than the other ones we've caught. All right, guys, we got him in. Let me get him unhooked and we'll show him off. Kind of curious how much this guy weighs. All right. Kind of sort of get an idea really quick before I get him off the hook. This net weighs 1.5 pounds. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but the net weighs 1.5 pounds. This, I think, is a grass carp. That would explain why it was so powerful. So he weighs in at 8.17 pounds according to my scale. Not sure if it's a grass carp or if it's a regular carp. Don't really know how to tell the difference. But there you go, guys. Carp number 3. Hey, thanks for watching Fun Fishing Adventures. All right, I'm going to get him back in the water. All right, guys, so every fish has been caught on the right rod so far. Early in this live stream, I made the comment that all the fish seem to bite on the same rod, which has held true so far today. So I have a lot of people ask me, why do you only fish with 2 rods? Why don't you ever have 3, 4, or 5 rods out? And the honest answer is, I think you can do just as well on 1 rod or 2 rods as you can do with 4 or 5 or 6. I mean, yeah, it increases your odds, but it just seems to me that I catch the most of my fish on the 1 rod. Having a bunch of rods out looks pretty. It's good for the camera. So here in a minute, I'll have somebody put 3 carp. But right now I'm trying to get this line rebaited to get it back out. All right. We'll get this line back out, then we'll worry about that. All right, we'll get flipped back around here. Come on. Hi, guys. All right, good deal. Okay. Thank you there. What am I using for bait? It's just some homemade pack bait, basic. It's really the basic pack bait. It's breadcrumbs, strawberry jello. I throw some vinegar or some garlic and onion powder in there with it. That's really about it. I got croutons. I got some croutons mixed up with it that I had that was just laying around. Just thought I'd try it, see how the bait would do, being something a little bit different. Gonna have to add some more moisture to this other bait though, because it's just a little too dry. It's not packing very well. You know, everybody's got the best carp bait in the world. You know, just take it and make it what works for you. Because ain't nobody's pack bait really any better than anybody else's. It just works in your area. Dead rabbit. Yeah, I got sweet corn in there too. I forgot to mention that. That's just what's kind of most a given. Some people boil corn. They'll buy the big bags because they do a lot of carp fishing. I just go to the store and buy a couple cans. Jump in. I almost jumped in last time I was here. I lost my rod. I had to chase it in the water. There's a good short of that too out there. If you want to go back and see it. It says, "Oh, carp, my rod." Instead of crap because there's a carp that bit on it. You know what I mean. But it's a good video, good short. It had over 13,000 views before it died. So I'm going to add some more moisture. Oh, we just had a hit on that rod again, the left rod. We'll see if he's going to take it. I'm going to go add some moisture to this. I'll be right back, guys. I think we're actually going to add some flavored water to it. Let's see how that. Will the flavor of water make a difference? I have no idea. But we're going to try it. Something's still pushing around on it. Now that's feeling like a better pack bait now. Still not really super happy with it, but it's packing. All right, we'll go with that, see how that one works. I'm gonna reel that right rod in, because it ain't done nothing. It may be on something. No corn, no pack bait. Something was out there nibbling on it. So that there carp we caught was roughly 7 pounds. I think it was a grass carp. Looked a little bit different than a common. But I am not an expert carp fisherman. I'm learning, just like you guys. So this one, I'm going to throw more straight out. See if there's something over there. See, that packed really well now. It's kind of falling apart earlier. I don't know why I keep walking back and forth with that stupid water bottle, so just carrying it over here. Make a lot more sense. All right. That was a good deal. We got carp number 3. Three carp in the night ain't bad. A lot better than what we had been doing. Muhammad, welcome in. 17 great people. Man, you guys are the best. So glad you're here to catch carp with me. Oh, heck yeah, they are. Especially when they try to go. I don't know how well you guys can see the weed line over there. That's like a little island. But they're darting right up into them weeds to try to get unhooked. Which I don't blame them. But they get in them weeds, then you're fighting the weeds plus the carp. looking down on carp or pole smoker. Yeah, they are. I just bend that dude over and go. And I don't have my drag set really tight. It's somewhat kind of loose, but it's not too loose. Makes it even more fun. I really wish my new rods would have came in today, because I kind of wanted to bring them down here and use them. Of course, I'd have to steal reels off other rods to use them, and it's not really the reels I wanted to use. So, I'm an angler first and foremost. Species don't matter. No, it's all about the fun of the fight. I don't care if it's a 2-pound carp or a 10-pound carp. They're a blast. Carp are one of the hardest fighting fish that I've caught so far. And when they hit it, they're gone. I mean, they don't play with it. They hit it and go. $19 awesome people in, 25 of the jewels. Thank you, guys. Or rubies, or whatever you want to call it. That was a bird. That was a bird that just hit that line, guys. That was not a fish. But maybe not that bird hit that line, the fish will hit it. But all the bites has been on that same rod on the left-hand side. Yeah, flatheads are actually my biggest flathead. You see that island off to the left? Was caught between this island and that island. I was walleye fishing. It was December 26th. And I guess my bait just went in front of him and he just nailed that dude. I was using a white zoom bait or Z-Man bait with a chartreuse tail. And he just clocked it. Them birds are flying in my lines. It was 14.5 pounds. My personal best flatty. And bowfin, when I go to fish at Rod's Fishing Adventures, I always go for bowfin because they're there and they're a ton of fun to catch. What is up with these birds flying into my line? Are they bats? It might be bats. They are bats. A whole bunch of bats. I don't know what they're obsessed about my lines for. They are. There's shit. I bet you there's 10 bats out there. No, they're not. They're bats. They must be over on that island or something. And now it's got dark, they're coming out to eat the bugs. This ain't no fair. They're playing with my lines. All that rod movement's from them bats. Well, you guys can see them. Well, I guess you can see them. Hey, Willie, welcome in. I'm going to go put some bug spray on because the mosquitoes are starting to get to me. No, I don't. They're bats that keeps hitting my line. There's a ton of them. Bassmaster, welcome in. Let me get a better view of all these bats. I mean, that's just crazy. took off today from fishing, but might go out tonight depending on my old lady. Well, I'm sure she won't mind going. No, I ain't got no hair for them to get tangled up in, but they sure like messing with my line. Usually bats will avoid your line. I gotta put some bug spray on. Get out of here, you stupid bats. I can't even count how many of them's here, and there's more coming. They're diving down in the water, grabbing bugs off the water. That's a fish, though. Gotta get out of the way, bat. I got a fish on line. Move it, bat. I ain't got time to fool with no bats right now. I hate trying to turn this camera around because we got a fish on line. Fish on the line. Scales on my line still yet too. Oh! Pull the hook. My drag's too tight. Pulled my hook. That's why you set loose drag. The drag was just too tight. Stop it, you stupid bats. Guys, these mosquitoes are tearing me up. Let me go put some bug spray on. All right, back in action. Stupid bats. I don't know where they get off coming over running in my line all the time. But I want you guys to notice, we'll pull that fish bit on again. It was the same stinking pole. All right, I'm gonna grab my light. We'll get the light up because it's getting dark. I think I got my light with me. There's my light. If somebody'd ever keep his tackle truck clean, they'd be able to find something. That guy would be me, because my tackle truck's never clean. Well, it is, until I start digging through stuff, and then it's all over the place again. Hey, Buggy. Welcome in. All right, well, we got three carp on the bank, and we just lost one. Because some dummy had his drag too tight. That would have been me. Skipjack Cindy, the superstar of YouTube. Welcome in. Great to have you in the live stream this evening. This is just a quick one-night trip down here to the Black River. I have to leave to go home at like 6 in the morning. Saving grace. Good to see you in, brother. Yeah, I seen that last night. You guys are like on the border of it. Everybody's getting up to 30,000. I'm still sitting at like 5,500. Oh well, that's all right. It's the fun of the journey. $548 away. You'll make that up in no time. The way you get subs. See, I turned that light on and bats ain't so bad. That was just crazy. I never seen so many bats at one time in my life. You're at 660 subs. I remember it was a big struggle to get going. But we had that magical sound that everybody just had to sub to, which pushed a lot of us. Which was a very annoying sound. But people seem to like to dig in just because it says, don't sub, everybody sub to you. Excellent. Come on. I was doing my morning show all winter and didn't hardly get any. That's because you're doing it on StreamYard. YouTube don't push StreamYard anymore. But a birdie did tell me that YouTube is coming out with the horizontal format but will still go in the vertical live stream. It's just what I heard. I don't know for a fact because I didn't read it, but a pretty reliable source told me. Which would be really cool because I would rather do horizontal than a vertical. Yeah, I would rather, I mean, there's so many things that you miss when you do a vertical format because you only have such a small area. Hey, Buggy, share me out, would you? Thought it'd be worth a try. What the heck? So I tried to call the old Rustic. He went up to the J-Dogs. He didn't answer his phone. I just called to see if he was doing okay, if he made the trip safe. And I ain't heard back from him. Oh, no, Buggy, not you. Not you, Buggy. Yeah, if you don't get new people coming through and you're just in a dead rut with the same people, it's hard to get those subs up. It's hard to get the watch hours, too. But once you start getting, like Cindy's channel, she's constantly got new people. There's like nobody, hardly nobody that, when I first started watching, Cindy is still in their lives. I ain't heard from him or J-Dog. Got a morning text from J-Dog telling me I'm number one. There you go, Bugs. You got you a new subscriber. Well, Buggy, you've been busy, but wintertime's going to come and you're not going to be able to get out as much. You've had a really busy past year. Yeah, in fact, I was wondering what the heck happened to the Sam V8. I mean, he was rocking with doing the racing stuff, and then, I mean, he had tons and tons of people in his lives, and he just like disappeared. Yeah, the appraisal business slows way down. Yeah, I figured it would during the wintertime. And then you'll be on all the time again, which would be awesome. Hey, Eddie, how you doing? Sorry I missed you there. Yeah, he was killing it. And he just disappeared. I don't know if something happened to him or what happened, but I was like, he was rocking out the live streams. Nope, ain't no one buying houses in the snow, so it'll be time to just kick back and do your buggy show. Like 5 nights or 5 mornings a week. Because, you know, a lot of times I'm in your show or Rustic show, but I'm at work, so I can't really say a whole lot. Oh, yeah, there wasn't no reason. I wasn't going to leave that line. I'm glad I seen it. Because there wasn't no reason to keep that fishing line running through that carp. I would have killed that carp eventually. Yeah, Buggy does a talk show in the morning for you guys that don't know. Not so much lately, but he normally does. And it'll be like him and Rustic. I jump in. Sandy Toes will jump in sometimes. Quiet Man Curtis, Fat Boy Eric. And it's just a fun little bullshit type session. That's fun. You never know where it's going to go. How about maybe adding a little structure to it? Yeah, I mean that's my thing. If I'm at work, I can listen to you guys, but I can't really get into the chat. I know Cindy does the same thing when she's at work. She'll listen, but she can't really get into chat. Well, I'm going to check that bait on that left rod. It hasn't got any hits. Of course, it's been all right rod, or vice versa. The right rod ain't got hits. The left rod has. We still got some bait on it, but we're going to add some more. And it don't look like it has any corn. So I'm going to use my world famous pack bait that's a lot better than Rustic's. Although Rustic is the king. So he thinks in his own mind. But I razz him about it all the time. So this right rod has not so much caught a fish yet. It's all been on the other rod. So we'll give the other one a few minutes. Let's see what it does. I need to check my battery on my phone. So I didn't really know how long I was going to be live, to be honest with you guys, because I didn't know what the bite was going to be like. We're at 47%. We're okay for right now. I've been using the same pack bait for 50 years. It's cheap and always catches fish. I mean, that's it, Buggy. I mean, if you find something that works for you, stick with it. You ain't got to get expensive with it. I watch some of these guys, they put bird seed and all kinds of other stuff in it. I'm like, if it works and it catches fish, don't worry about it. Try smash that thumbs up if you guys don't mind. We hope to hit 50. 50 thumbs up is always the target. We'd like to get 50 jewels, if possible, or rubies, whatever you want to call them. We're at 25, so we're halfway there. Yep, right or fancy. The right thing is what works for you. I'm lucky number 37. Let's go, Eddie says. So if everything holds true, I might as well put that right rod away and just fish with the left. Then I don't know if it'd so much be the left rod anymore because it would be the only rod. So it could be the middle rod. Who knows? They seemed to have moved on. I turned that light on and the bats seemed to have went away. But that was crazy. I thought they were swallows or birds at first, and I'm like, that ain't them or bats. Mosquitoes ain't gone away. Even with that cutter on, they didn't go away. Come on, Carp. That was a nice catfish I caught before the live, though. That bait wasn't in the water for 5 minutes, and he had it and he was gone. But it was before the live, so it don't count. Got to be fair about it. Gotta be real. I did get a picture of it though. I guess I can show you guys a picture. Let me pull it up. Not that one, you dumbass. That one's the one you want. Here you go. We'll share the picture. That was the channel cat I caught right before the live. Nice little channel. Here's another picture. He was happy that I caught him. He was smiling, checking you all out. Shame it wasn't on live. I'm gonna send a message here really quick, guys. Be right back. These bugs are terrible. I got a light, a light that goes on top of my camera, and I don't really know if I want to put it up because I don't know how these bugs are going to get with it. Just kind of helps show up the fish a little bit. Might be a little better angle for you guys to look at too instead of looking at the sky. Yeah, it was nice and clean fish, that's for sure. That might be a bat bouncing across it. Willie, if that pole's going to go, it will go straight down. That it will. It'll bend over and touch the water part near. I really seem to think that running those cages weightless is the way to go because them carp can push it. And when they push it, they move that corn around and they have a tendency to grab the corn while they're pushing it. Just my theory. I don't know. I'm not a carp expert. My buddy Stacy did that. He sprayed off on his camera, on his light. Then he went to get his light and it was all sticky from the off. He's like, Christy Drake, good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Really want to see another carp jump on that rod. We can't get out here with 3. I mean, we missed the one because I didn't have my drag set loose enough. It's the only reason why we lost that fish. Plus, I was too worried about fooling with the camera so everybody could try to see what I was doing. But I don't like to stand in front of the camera and have my face all up in the chat. Yeah, I need to get one of those thermo cells is what I need. And actually, if anybody watches fishing and stuff, he did a video on the thermo cells of how to recharge the cell itself without having to go out and buy a new one. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. I'm not affiliated with fishing and stuff. I did meet him once. The dude's funny as can be. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, he did a video on how to refill those cartridges. And he's like, man, them cartridges are expensive to buy, but this is how you refill them. Yeah, use it for camping and turkey hunting. I usually bring one of those little citronella candles, but they just don't seem to do very good. They just don't really keep the bugs away. Well, I might grab that little light just to put on the camera and see how bad it is. If the bugs get bad, I'll just turn it off. Ain't no big deal. But you ain't gonna be able to see fish unless I stand like way over by the poles. I'm in my truck, fish. You can bite now. But we ain't gonna do that. I just went to move my tackle bag and dumped everything out of my tackle bag. So that ain't no good. Uh-oh, we got a fish on, guys. Right rod, right rod. Fish on, fish on, fish on. See, I just had to go to my truck. Fish on. Fish in the net, folks. He's slippery. This guy's slippery. All right. This is why I wanted to get that other light. I don't know what you guys can see. But we're going to let him go. That's why I wanted to get that other light so you could see a little better. Hope you guys can see him okay. Old-fashioned fun time. Let's go. I bet you there's some big ones in here. All right. I'm glad I didn't lose it too. All right, somebody put 4 in there. 4 carp, please. Thank you there, hunting and stuff. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Come back down. Okay, we're at 4 carp. Let's get some more bait on. Try it again. But that was the right rod. That's the first fish we've caught on the right rod so far. The rest has been on the left. All right, I'm gonna have to get some sort of light because I can't see anything. But I have lights. So if you guys want to hear something interesting, the nearest town to where I'm at is Piedmont, Missouri. And it is self-proclaimed, well, I guess the government said it was okay too. The UFO sighting city of Missouri. That supposedly so many years ago, and they've done shows on it, that this lake behind me, which is Clearwater Lake, that a spaceship rose up out of the lake and took off. You know, that's all supposedly. Yeah, UFO capital of Missouri. All right, I'm going to get a light because I can't see nothing. we got us a headlamp now and a clip-on light that I can put on the front of the tripod for when we catch our next fish. We'll be able to show it off a little bit better. Don't like really wearing this thing on my head, drives me crazy, but it's whatever. Plus, it might brighten my rods up just a little bit. Hi, Shane. Welcome in. We got 4 carp so far, and we missed one. We lost him on the way in, and we had a channel cap before we started the show. Just to kind of catch you up to where we're at. Hopefully we'll end up with a few more carp. I'm going to check that left rod here in a few minutes. Just because it ain't got no bites, and I kind of bounced it a couple times trying to get that other fish in. Everybody that don't know, Shane is my brother from another mother. We started the channel together. And we don't really get to fish a whole lot together anymore, but I miss him being around. And he always outfishes me, almost every time. Which ain't too hard, but it's okay. So we've got 3 carp on the left rod, 1 carp on the right. That's the way we're rolling. I was really surprised to see that right rod go down. And the biggest carp so far was right at 7 pounds. And I do think it was a grass carp. It was kind of more slender and long, so I think it was a grass carp. Y'all know any different? Please tell me, because I gotta learn them. Now we're getting some movement on that right rod again, guys. Let's see if it takes it over. Could be turtles out there full with it too, or a channel cap. We just had a little reconnect. That's all right. 2 hours in, 4 fish, 1 missed. It's not hot and heavy like it was last time I was here, but we're still catching fish, and that's what I came for. I don't think that old feller's over there in my spot no more, but I ain't moving this late. I already got the bait in the water. Them fish can smell it. They know it's here. My chat freeze up again, or is just nobody talking? Jerry, welcome in. Good to see you. What's up, brother? Great to see you in, Mr. Jerry. All right, Buggy, have a great night. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Definitely appreciate it. Give Rustic a little bit of trouble if you talk to him. All right, I'm going to check that bait on that left rod. I will be live in the morning. All right, well, that's cool because I got to drive back home in the morning, so I'll be driving, but I'll be listening. I should be on the road at like Central Time, 6 o'clock Central, so 7 your time. At least my plan is to be on the road by then. Maybe I'll leave at 7. I don't know. Still got something bumping that left rod or the right rod. It could be a bat bumping the line. So every spot that I've fished so far in this river, I've caught carp. So that's really cool. That means there's a great population of them. I just wish it didn't take me an hour and 30 minutes to get here. Give or take a few minutes. Yeah, I just don't know if that's a fish or if it's a bat, guys. I guess if it bends over, we'll figure out it's a fish. But I'm going to go reel that left rod in. We're going to change the bait on it. See if it's even got bait. We're at 45 thumbs up, almost at that 50, guys. So if you don't mind and you haven't, hit that, smash that thumbs up. Well, that's a good reason we didn't catch nothing. We were saved up, but we got it back. Remember me telling you guys early in the live that there's some big rocks right there. It'd be a good spot for catfish to hang out too. Catfish will eat the pack bait. But it's not really what we're after. We want to catch that mighty carp. That line just come all the way in. That may be a turtle. That might be a carp on there too, rolling it around. That line's getting tight again. I don't know. We'll give it a minute and see what it does. Usually when it starts doing that in and out crap, it's a damn turtle. Hey, Northern, how you doing? It's great to have old Jerry in here too. I appreciate you stopping in all the way from Jamaica. Because the Jamaicans sure fishing. The Bite's not crazy, but we've caught a couple. We got to catch at least one more before the live's over. We got to get 5. Should have had 5, but I missed it. We'll check that right rod here in a few minutes because, like I said, someone's pulling that line in and out. It's probably a turtle. Doing okay, missing my mom. It's been a year since she passed away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Where am I fishing tomorrow? I do not think I'm going to fish tomorrow. I know I work a double Saturday, so I don't know if that I'll be out fishing anywhere tomorrow. I might chill out. I apparently have a water leak in my house underneath my house, so I'm probably going to be pulling carpet back and taking boards up to try to find the leak. Sorry if that was loud, guys. Water bottle. Wash that stuff off my hands. Yeah, probably so, because I think the water leaks underneath the floor. And my landlady is an older lady, and if I can try to save her some money by doing it myself, I will. I don't know anything about plumbing. I'll figure it out. I have duct tape. I have zip ties. I'll fix it. So I haven't had a whole lot of luck carp fishing at night. I know JBT, he fishes for carp mostly at night. He does really well. Hey G, welcome in. The bite's here, not as good as last time, but it's still here. We're hoping for just one more fish before we end the live stream. Stopping by, but can't stay long. My stomach hurts. Oh, okay, no problem. You got something wiggling around on that right rod again. Might be the bat. They like swarmed us earlier, big time. Come on, do something with that rod. Quit playing with it. It's got to be a turtle. It's acting like a turtle, just barely enough to pull it. Like he's chewing on that bait. I'm not going to end like super soon. I'll probably give it at least another half hour. Yeah, getting taps on that right rod. I'm thinking it's a turtle though, because if it was a carp, man, that carp would grab it and go. Could even be a small channel catfish down there pushing it around. It's been almost all the action's been on the left rod so far. We've only caught one fish on the right rod. This is our YouTube channel. I fish metal detect. Let's go. I have 10 subscribers. Well, shoot. Everybody go check out Eddie there. Give him a hand. Let's help him get up to 50. Metal detect is cool. Help him out all you can. We were all there not long ago. Does he do fishing? Only the sub to. Does he do fishing? Only sub to live fishing. Well, he's working on it. He's only got 10 subscribers. He says he does fishing and metal detecting. I figured that's who he's talking about. I'm sure once he gets up to 50 subscribers, he'll probably go live. You know, even for now, if you don't, go and like watch his stuff until he can go live, at least sub to him to help him out a little bit. There we go. Fish on. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish in the net. Here you go, guys. Another nice little carp. We'll go ahead and let him go. Number 5. All right, once again, left rod. All right. Yeah, those are a lot of fun, especially on these rods. And just watching that rod go down is so much fun. Well, we hit our 5 that we wanted, which is awesome. We're not going to stop, though. We're going to keep chucking along. I got bait. We might as well fish it. Now, see, guys, he really needs 5 rods to catch a couple fish, huh? Okay. We got corn on. We got bait on. Let's get back to it. I got that one a little farther out than the other ones I had, but I think it'll still be all right. It's going to drift down a little bit because it don't have no weight. Hey, Josie J made her way in. Welcome in, Josie J. Hey, the Royal Anger's in. We're up to 5 carp. I just let one go. Biggest one is 7 pound, and I think it was a grass carp. And the rest has pretty much been about that size, but it's been fun. Got 4 carp and 1 catfish before I started the live. The bite's not fast. Oh, we did miss one. Well, we didn't miss him. I lost him. My drag was too tight, and I pulled the hook. Hey, Neil, how you doing? Great to see you guys. We're up to 50 thumbs up. Thank you. That's always the goal, is 50 thumbs up. We got 25 of the rubies. Or gams, or whatever you want to call them. It's the thrill of the catch and the unknown that keeps us going. That's right. Because, I mean, you don't know if you got a carp or if you got a catfish. Or if you got a stinking bluegill that ate your corn. I think my little light is about dead. Yeah, it's pretty much dead. Or a big old snapping turtle. That's right. How about turtles? I need to reel that right rod in and check it. Because we did have those bites, or what we think were bites. It might have been bats. Could have been bats bouncing on that line. See all my little friends right here? My little mosquito friends. Ah, Bassmaster's back. He missed all the action. All right, we're going to reel that right one in. Check it. Rebait it. I was up against something. So my bait's gone, but I still got my corn. We're just going to fish till I run out of bait. Because I'm going to guess I probably got enough to bait 4 or 5 more times. Then I'm going to be out. So we might as well use it all up, right? I figured I'd have plenty of bait. I'm going to throw this one over here this time. Let's see if there ain't something cruising that shoreline. Now, still yet to have a double up on carp. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think it's going to be very interesting. Oh, where'd you go there, Bassmaster? Where are you going now? I'm back and I'm gone, he says. Well, have a good night. Thank you for coming back in for a few minutes. Yeah, one snap off, unfortunately. That's my own fault. Shannon had tried to horse him in and didn't have that drag set right. There it goes. That feels more like a catfish. Oh, there he goes. That dude jumped. He jumped out of the water. He ain't very big. He ain't very big at all. But he still jumped. Quit. Come on now. Yeah, I have a headlight on. I could use it, huh? Hey now. Come back here. Quit flopping. We'll get you back in the water in a second, brother. All right, here you go, guys. Sorry for the headlight. Carp number 6. He ain't very big. Hope y'all can see him. Yeah, he's a little bitty fella. He still bent that rod over pretty doggone good. All right, somebody put number 6 in there, please. I didn't take no time. I just put that bait in that water. Six carp. Thank you. Maybe they want to start to bite now. Having to go to little smaller portions, that might actually help. If I go too big, I'm going to run out of bait. Hey, Bob. Any fin? Hey, thanks, Sir Neil. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, the Royal Angler. I'm really looking forward to double up. All right. Let me get this rod back out there. This is the one I said I threw a little farther than what I had been throwing the other ones. There's one little guy over there. Maybe there's another. I felt it bump against something on the way through, so I hope I didn't pop my bait off of there when I bumped it. The corn's still there, I'm sure. There's nothing else. I'll bite the corn. All right, let me put my glasses back on so I can see you guys. Ah, double up time. That'd be cool. I'm glad you guys are here. We got 6 carp. That's much better than everything else I've caught in the past couple days. And it seems like every trip that I do catch a carp, I end up with at least one channel cat. So not to be like really greedy, but I'll take 7 carp. Just saying. I ain't gonna argue if I get another one. Hey, Goat, welcome in. I'm assuming that's Chaos Goat, probably. Yeah, Royal Angler does a lot of carp fishing, guys. If you're enjoying this content, check out the other content and check out this one right here. You gonna take it? All right. I guess you ain't going to take it. I'll give you a minute. That rod about took off on me again. Definitely had something pulling on it. Hey, it's no problem. No problem at all. And that's kind of what the community is about, is supporting each other and sharing each other out. You know, you guys come back here and watch me. I catch fish sometimes. 80% of the times I don't, but I still get out here all the time and try. So I appreciate the support I get from the community. We grow together. We grow together. That's right, Chaos Goat. I figured that's who it was in here. I don't know if I can handle an 18-pounder on these rods. I'm lucky to hold a 7 or 8-pounder on them. But hey, shoot, I'll try it. If one bites, I'll try to get it. All right, night, Zig. Thanks for stopping in. Oh yeah, I'll have the rods to handle it. I said as soon as my ripping lips rod comes in, I'll be able to handle them bigger ones. That left rod just got hit again. So we got 5 carp on the left rod, 1 carp on the right rod. That's the total so far. And to be honest with you, I don't remember which rod the catfish I caught on before the live stream. But that one don't count anyway. Let's go, lucky number 7. That's right. To be honest with you, I don't see no sense in even baiting that right one anymore. All the action's on the left. And for you guys that just came in, I'll kind of give you, I don't know if you guys can see anything, but right over there is an island. So I'm kind of like in a pass through. So any of the carp, when they go downstream, got to go through here, and anything going upstream has got to go up. See, that rod's getting jacked with. I just don't know if it's a bat or if it's a bite. That's a bite. Oh, crud. We missed it, whatever it was. We missed it, whatever it was. I know I kind of reeled down on it like a catfish, but I really wasn't too sure if I wanted to pick it up and try to set the hook. It was kind of like he had it. And these hooks are a little bit offset, so they're kind of more like a circle hook. They ain't nothing fancier. They're just the size 4, I believe. Ozark Trail snail hooks, pre-snail hooks. And a lot of people say you need to make those leaders shorter. Instead of being like a 6-inch leader, make it like a 3-inch leader. It helps with the hookup. I don't really know that I've had much of a problem using the leader as it is. All right, we're baited back up. I really think that was a catfish. It's kind of the way you sit in it. He didn't like take it and blast off like carp do. Oh yeah, shoot, to lose 2 carp out of the catching 6, I'm all right with that. But I really think it was a catfish. Just saying. Yeah, I'm casting towards the island. And there's a nice big weed bed that goes around that island. So that's kind of why I've been throwing over that way. And the current is going down through that area. So it's carrying that scent downriver a little bit. I've never really tried to catfish right here. I do know it's about 7 foot deep. When it's at normal level, there it goes. Fish on, guys. Dang mosquitoes. Come on, tuck her out, fella. Trying to keep them out of the weed bed over there. You just don't want to come in. There's my net.
ready yet. There we go. All right, guys, here's the next one. Hope you guys can see him okay. We'll get him back in. All right. Turn this headlight off. Hey, thanks, guys. I'm going to check my battery real quick so I don't forget we're at 33%. We're good. All right. Can I get number 7, folks? Thank you. Well, it seems to me that they like to hit the left rod. They don't like the right rod, just the left. And it don't really seem to matter where I put it over there on that side. They're good with it. I just hope you guys can see those fish okay where I'm holding it, because I can't see what you guys are seeing. I don't like to have my face shoved in the camera. All right, good deal. They're coming on stream properly. And then as the first pole they hit. Yep, all my fish except for one has been off this pole. I feel like I lost my bait on that one. I lost just some of it. We'll let it sit out there a few minutes. I heard some of that bait come off when I flung it out there. So I might have knocked all my bait off when I threw it out. But we'll let it sit. They're coming upstream, yep.
Yeah, because if you go to my right, which would be your guys' right, there's a spillway not too far away. So we got to come through this little channel to get to that spillway. We'll give that left rod just a few minutes, and if it don't get nothing, I seen it move. But if it don't get anything, we'll check and see how much that bait flung off there. Because I only got enough for a couple more bait ups, and we're going to have to be done. So if there's bait on there, I don't want to waste it. I'll have to go back and rewatch the live, which I don't normally do. I know I probably should, but I want to see how good those fish show up in that light. I just know if I'm standing in front of the rod holders, you should be able to see it. I wonder if I can zoom out a little bit. No. But it's definitely fast action over there. I guess next time I come down here, I'll bring a 2-gallon bag of carp bait. And the pack bait I'm using now actually has croutons added into it. I know, croutons, yeah, why not? I was like, I'll try it, see what happens. I mean, these little croutons, might as well use them. I think I actually got some bagels mixed up in with it too. I was going to put bells on my poles, but I decided as hard as them carp pull them things down, it don't matter. They'll just be in the way. So I ain't even going to fool with them. And it's not like they just like nibble on it. They take it. 20 awesome people in, 63 thumbs up. Thank you guys. If anybody would like to become a member, I'll send you out a sticker. It's 99 cents a month. If you join up for 1 month, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. That's what I get stickers for, to give them away. I'll even ship stuff over to the UK. I've sent stuff to Jamaica. It took it like 6 weeks to get there, but it got there. So if I send anything out of the country, you might as well wait 4 to 6 weeks to get it. Or really, as far as that goes, if you just want a sticker, let me know. I'll send you one. My email is in my description. It's funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. It's with the number 1. And for catching carp at night, this is the best that I've done. All my good carp fishing has been during the day. So this is kind of fun doing it at night. Bet you that pack bait came off of there. I mean, I'm really almost out of pack bait. And that stinks so bad. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reel that pole back in because I don't think it's got any pack bait on it. It's like everybody quit chatting on me. I wanted to make sure my chat wasn't just goofed up. All right. My pole's been out there too long. I'm getting a hit on that right rod. I think. You said it could be bats. There ain't no bait on that. As soon as I picked it up, I knew there was no bait on it. We get this on there really good. Make sure it don't fling off this time. All right, back in the water. We should have a fish in 5 minutes. You know, it's kind of wishful thinking. So I got 20 people in here watching us try to catch some carp. It's been a fun night so far. I think we'll have another one before too long. Got plenty of bait in the water, so they know they're there. This has been a fun experience learning how to carp fish. I wish I'd have done it a long time ago. Now that rod's moving. I don't know if that bait's just floating down the river or some's actually pecking at it. So I know if we're in a good school of carp over there, it won't take long. You guys see that? Is nobody chatting, or is my chat just not working? I guess my chat's not working. So I know y'all are there. I see you. There's 17 of yous. Ah, Shane. My chat is working. All right. Just like everybody got quiet all at once. I'm like, uh-oh. I know what usually happens when that goes on. Chat goes quiet, live goes down, and all the viewers just disappear. Had that happen quite a few times. So Shane, next time if you get the chance, we'll try to do this. If you want. At some point in time during the day. I'll make a great big huge batch of bait up with carp fish. Surprised you're not asleep yet. Come on, left rod, bend over. All right, I'm gonna put bait on the right rod. It's kind of bugging me because I know it ain't got no bait on it. I got this one right here by the bank. Still got the corn, just no pack bait. That's a bat. I've seen that dude. So seeing as how they want to hit over there, we're going to throw over here off this point. Now those are kind of in the same area, so maybe they'll help. Don't unload till 7 a.m. All right. So you'll be up for a while. Now it'd be a good chance for that fish to bite that right rod. Of course, might have caught everything that was over there. What I need to do is go back up to the tackle truck and open the door, and then the poles will bend over. Well, I need 3 more fish to get to 10. Not quite a stellar night, but not a bad night. My buddy Matt, did you see me fish with here once in a while? He went to Texas. He's sending me all these pictures of these awesome fish that he caught down in Texas. I'm like, that's cool stuff. "17 people just kicking back, watching the stream. Thank you guys. We're going to give it till we run out of bait, which probably won't be too much longer. Hopefully we can get 3 more fish out of the bait we got. Royal Angler, you still in here? Or did you disappear? I'm sure he's got other live streams to go check out too. We're down to 11 people. That's all right. You guys are still hanging out. I appreciate it. Be a lot better when we catch another carp. You know they got to be loaded up here with all that bait. The past couple of fish didn't take long after that bait hit the water and they were gone. That big grass carp, he was a heck of a lot of fun to catch though. I'm like 90% sure that was a grass carp. Somebody must have went live for everybody to disappear. Let's see who's live. See, Stacy put out a short. The Cotter brand, he's an interesting fella, really nice guy, up in New York, I believe. Mudcats went live. That's probably where everybody took off to. Hagen Grubbs put out a video. I enjoy watching his videos. I've been watching him for a couple of years now. So as for that, nothing really exciting going on. So I don't know where everybody went. I don't know where these carp went either. They just like went silent. They quit. Let's see what time it is. 8:30. I got 28% left on the battery. We'll go to 8:45 if we don't get any bites. So that'll be another 15 minutes unless we start catching fish again. Besides, I'm almost out of bait, so it don't matter. Definitely going to have to go up to the shower house and grab me a shower because I got carp bait all over me. And carp slime, you know, the good stuff. Don't want to go to bed smelling fishy. Where did everybody go in chat? Oh, Shane, I stole the last little bitty root beer out of the refrigerator. So I thought I had some drinks down here, and I apparently didn't. It's cutesy little root beer, though. I'm sure it's probably been in there for like 6 months. It's all right. Still drinkable. $16 awesome people, 66 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. The bike truly slowed down. We kind of got hammered there for a few minutes. And it just died. Still think that camera's up a little too high. That's all right. All right, cook some grub. What did you make? Anything good? Well, shoot, you can't go wrong with that. Bacon and bagel with sour cream. And a nice salad. Yeah, I mean, you got everything you need there. That sounds really good. Our fish quit biting for us. So it's kind of like a bummer deal. But we're doing good. I hope you picked up a few subscribers already. Matter of fact, here. You've been a good fella. You've been in the chat, and you've been a lot of fun to have in. So we're going to give you a jacket as well. Gives you a chance to connect around some too. Don't really need like a mod because I got plenty of those. But I try to give people jackets so they can check out other channels. And I hope you get up to 50 pretty quick. Because I know it took me like 2 months to get up to 50, but we didn't have shorts at the time, which is a big pusher. And I didn't really know anything about live streams when I started. So it took me a while to get up to 50. Yep, lots of patience. You'll get there. I was at like 50 and had like 10 watch hours. Yeah. If I could go back with what you can do now and do it again, I think I'd just still release videos like I did before and see if I did any better. Now, I'm not really big on shorts just because I don't like to take the time to make them. I know people's like, well, it takes 5 minutes to make it. I'm like, yeah, but sometimes 5 minutes is hard to come up with. Pump out the videos. That's it. I mean, I still put out videos, but I don't put enough to like stay in the algorithm. And I still get a lot of videos that only get 50, 60, 70 views. And half of that's from subscribers. And that's the hard part. Getting your subscribers to go back and watch your long form videos. Because a lot of people don't have the patience to do it. They want to flip and flip and flip and flip. Come on, Carp. I know there's got to be more of them out there. If I had more bait and more time, I'd move spots and try it again, but I don't. Each time I go out and make pack bait, it costs me, if I do my own breadcrumbs, it costs me about $5. If I buy breadcrumbs, it's going to cost me 10. And it really helps when the bread guy comes, because I'll be like, hey, dude, you got any stale bread? And then sometimes he tells me yes, sometimes he tells me no. But I'm like, jackpot when he's got stale bread. Oh, shoot, I'm actually getting tired myself. We got about 7 minutes for these fish to bite. All right, well, I'm going to try the trick of going up to my truck. We got 7 carp in. We've missed 2 and a channel cat before we started live. And it don't look like we're going to catch any more because they just quit biting. So I'm going to try the trick of walking up to the truck and seeing if they bite because I'm not by the rods. It's a good trick and it does work some of the time.
Fishies, I'm in the truck. You should bite. I'm not nowhere near the poles. All right, let's bait up one more time. I'm gonna put my scale in my truck so I don't forget it. We'll bait up one more time. No, I had no bait nor any corn on that one. It's all right. We got bait. We got corn. We'll give it the old Boy Scout try and try one more time. Get that bait on there really good. Might as well bait this one up too. Give these fish one more time to decide to bite. And I do like to put 2 to 3 kernels of corn on my hook. A lot of people say you only need one. Get a couple pieces, just makes it a little more enticing. We'll give it a few more minutes, guys. Yeah, usually when you turn away is when they bite. That's why I went up to the truck. So I'm like, if I go up to the truck, they'll bite.
Because it's like they know if you're looking at your phone or if you're having a sandwich. They know these things. Don't ask me how, but they do. Fish are very smart. And I wasn't very smart because I took my water up to my truck to wash my hands. All right, fishy, bite, bite, bite. They gave you plenty of opportunity. I walked up to the truck. You should have bit on the hooks by now. All right, so the count. We'll kind of go back to the beginning of the live when I was saying, some people fish was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rods. You only need 2 because normally the fish only bite on one of the 2. And today's rod has been the left rod. So today's lucky winner was the left rod. Now if they just catch one more before we go. It'd make it all good. We give it 10 minutes, guys, to get us to 9 o'clock. As long as my phone holds out, we're at 24%, we should be good. Then we're going to call it a night, regardless, because I'm pretty much out of bait. I had to get really skimpy with my bait, and that might be making a difference. Or all the fish just got smart and quit biting on the pack bait. No, I'm off tomorrow, G. Hey, we're getting a hit on the left pole. Something's going on with the left pole. Well, for one, my phone is at 24%. I'm almost out of pack bait, and I have a water leak at home, and I've got the main water shut off to the house. So I've got to tear a floor up tomorrow or try to figure out where the water leak's at. Oh, there's no problem, G. Trust me, I don't want to spend my day off tearing my floor up or pulling up carpet or anything to try to find a water leak. But it's got to get done. Because the lady that owns my house that I rent from, she's an older lady, like an older lady. And if I can keep her from having to spend money on a repair, I will. So if I don't know how to fix it and I find it, I'll just call my buddy Shane and say, hey, how do I fix this? And he'd be like, well, you need to go get a shark bite. You got to get a cutting tool, which is probably in his red bag, and fix it. Yeah. Normally, if something goes wrong and I say, hey, buddy, this is what's going on, he'd be like, okay, well, I'll be over. But he's a truck driver and he's on the road and he's not going to be able to be home this weekend. So he can't really help me. He can just kind of tell me what to do and I can try to do it. I'm just afraid the leak is actually underneath the floor. And it's not like a sink or something. But I know I went into my spare bedroom this morning. I'm like, man, it smells kind of moist in here. Well, I walked in there with my socks when I got home from work to get some stuff out of there, and the floor was wet. I'm like, uh-oh. That's why it felt kind of smelled kind of moist in there. Besides, my rent's cheap enough that if I have to do a repair, it's not going to kill me. Oh yeah, the carpet's wet. My socks are wet. It was all wet. Yeah, I got a couple fans blowing in there right now to try to dry them up a little bit. They were squishy wet. If I need to, I know someplace I can borrow probably one of those big fans. Like the ones that sit on the floor. It's kind of got like a circle and then it shoots it out the bottom. All right. Have a good night, G. Thanks for hanging out with me. I think the fish are done biting anyway. Yeah, we don't need no mildew or mold.
I might have to borrow a shop vac. But it seemed to be my dryer's in there, my washer's in the kitchen, so I know it's not that. But it seemed to be wet back behind my dryer too, so it might be a leak from the sink somehow. All right, 5 minutes, fishies, 5 minutes. My light seems to be dimming out on me too. I think it's already shut off. And my light just shut off. All right, guys. Well, we'll see how much juice this little dude's got. It's pretty much dead too. All right, that ain't gonna work. So I guess because we don't have no lights now, besides for the one on my head, we're gonna call it a live stream. Trying to investigate their rugs up enough to get the blowers underneath them to try it out. Yeah, I got a Lowe's by me. I don't have a Home Depot, but I know they've got them too. So I definitely need to get it done. I need to pull my dryer out where it's wet, so it's not, that ain't all bad either. So anyway, guys, I lost my light. Hey, I got a fish. I got a damn fish. Damn fish. My light's off. What are you biting for when my light's go off? Fish on, guys. I know you can't see nothing. Calm down, fella. Calm down. You're mine. You're mine. You might as well just come on in. Oh, it's a cute little carp. All right, number 8. Number 8 is on the bank. You done? Calm down, fella. All right, I don't know if you guys can really see this fella. There you go. Number 8. I don't know how well you guys could see him or not, but thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a great evening. We'll catch you next time on your Fun Fishing Adventures channel. See you guys. Good night, because it's going to get really dark. Saw it. Good deal. Okay. Good night, Chi. Good night, everybody else that's in here. We got no light, so we can't really do much. See you next time.